Y'all, it's Christina with Stina Resells. I am a part-time reseller on both Poshmark and eBay. I also send some items into the Referral. And I am here today with a weekend recap. I'm going to be recapping a Thredup Fun Box that I opened about 8 months ago. And I will link that video up above if you want to watch the unboxing. I'm going to go over the items that I got in the box, what they sold for, so you can get an idea of how much money I'm actually making off of all of these Thredup boxes that I unbox on. So if you enjoy that kind of reselling content, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Really helps the channel. Okay, so to get into the box, the first item that was in this box was by the brand Time and True. It was a two-piece, really pretty green bikini. It was new with tags, and the top was kind of strappy in the back, and then the bottoms were high-waisted. That one took a little bit of time to sell, but it did finally sell on Poshmark for $10. The next item that was in the box was a pair of tights. These were a brown kind of opaque tight, and they were by the brand Via Spiga, if I'm saying that right. And those also sold on Poshmark for $12. The next item that was in the box was a pair of kids sports socks, kind of a blue camo. I mean, really nice sock. I've had those listed in my closet and on eBay for a while. They have not sold. If they were the size that one of my kids would wear, I would have just kept them, but my kids are now in adult sizes, so kid stuff just doesn't fit them anymore. So that one is a 0. It is still listed for sale. The next item that was in the box was a yellow Kate Spade wallet. This wallet, while I love getting Kate Spade items and I knew that it would sell, was not in good condition, was pretty scuffed up, and then the corners were really kind of ripped to shreds to where the interior material was coming out. So it was in very rough shape. I did clean it up and then posted pictures of all the damage, and it did eventually sell on eBay for $11.50. The next item that was in the box was a new with tags handmade pair, I call them, of druzy earrings. Kind of a shiny stone. I did not end up listing these. I kept them for myself. I have them in right now. They're kind of a very pale lavender color, and so I kept those. So that item was a 0. The next item that was in the box was Cat and Jack, a new with tags pair of kids flip-flops that were in a blue. Nothing special about these at all. So I did list those. I don't remember if I cross-listed these or not because I knew that they weren't going to sell for much. But they did sell on eBay for $2.40. The next item that was in the box was a new with tags. I got a lot of new with tags items in this box. Was a new with tags bra by Maidenform in a nude color. And it was a pretty good size. So I knew that that one would also sell well, and it did. It sold on Poshmark for $20. The next item that was in the box, I was excited about until I started checking the condition. But this was a Chico's belt, leather belt. However, when I kind of unrolled it, I realized that the top, or the brown leather part, was coming apart from the interior part of the belt. So I did work on that and try to repair it myself, and it was not a good situation. So that one is a 0. That was a complete loss. The next item that was in the box was a pink pashmina, really pretty soft, kind of large scarf or wrap. I still have this listed in my closet. It hasn't sold yet. So that is a 0 on this one. But I think that probably as we start to get cooler again later in the year, I'll relist it. And I'm sure it'll sell. It's really cute. The next item that was in the box was a gold clutch, just kind of a generic shiny, kind of glittery clutch. There was no brand name. It had an interior chain that you could take out and put it over your shoulder. This did sell on Poshmark for $10. The next item that was in the box, I was also pretty excited about when I got it, which was an Alex and Annie bracelet. Not that they resell for a ton, but they always, people search those out. This one was interesting in the fact that it was for the U.S. Navy, and that is still listed in my closet. And I think because it's so specific is why it still has not sold yet, but eventually it will sell. I always keep the faith. So that one is a 0. The last item that was in the box was a pair of Aerie, which is like by American Eagle sunglasses. And these were a pair of aviators. They were new with tags, and they were a little bent up, but the lenses were in great shape. So I did list them. They sold, and I went to ship them. And as I was packaging them for sale, they broke right on like the bridge of the nose, like the little like metal part that connects the bridge to the lens, like the metal part that goes around the lens snapped. So I ended up having to cancel the sale and let the person know that they were broken. I actually have been wearing them. I wore them today when I was out at baseball because they're still wearable because they're holding their shape. But I couldn't send broken sunglasses to somebody who had bought a new with tags item. So I'm just wearing them until they just completely fall apart on me. So that one was also a 0. I paid $32 for this box. And when you add up the revenue from all of the items that I've sold $65.90. Once you subtract out the amount that Poshmark takes, etc., and then you subtract out the cost of the box, to date, my profit off of this box was $23.90. I am a little disappointed with that just because I felt like this box was better than $23. However, I did keep an item for myself, technically 2, because the Aerie sunglasses broke. But if those wouldn't have broken, and if the Chico's belt, which by the way, I think it was new with tags, it just had been in storage forever, wouldn't have fallen apart, I think that the amount of money I would have made on this box would have been a lot higher. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I love doing unboxings. I love the fun boxes, and it's a risk every time you get one. Typically, I make my money back on them, but they're not always super high profit. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me. I will be doing a live on Tuesday, a List With Me live. So join me if you want to do some listing or just have me on in the background as I'm listing some of these Thredup boxes that I've unboxed and haven't listed yet. And then on Thursday, I will be doing another Thredup Rescue Box unboxing. See you then. Bye.